Royalty Beauty Brands is a female, Black-owned beauty company with all of your cosmetic needs in mind. Right now, we offer hair extensions, eyelash extensions, and our flagship product, Yumbella Lip Glam. Coming soon to add to our product line will be promo merchandise, lip oil, lip scrub, beard oil, body butter, body soap, and makeup, to name a few. Every product is vegan friendly and carefully made with the consumer in mind. Check out our Royalty Beauty Brand social media and go to our website to sign up for our exclusive mailing list for discount codes and to place an order. Don't forget to leave us some feedback. Royalty Beauty Brands. We see the beauty in you. Hi, everybody, or the one somebody, or two somebodies who's ever up this late. I know I haven't been on the scene for a few minutes, a month, of Sundays, however long. You know, I've been gone a long time, but I was up late and I wanted to do a little something. I was feeling good. I'm feeling kind of cute, made up. I didn't want the face to go to waste. And y'all see, I got this stuff going on. I'm trying to get it going. And because I haven't been here in so long, I got new stuff in the studio, trying to get some things working here. So y'all bear with me here. Look, I'm trying not to be all in the background. There we go. That's a little bit better. How does that look? I just felt better, not my best, but I wanted to do something. I have so many things to catch up with. So I didn't know what twos and fews would be up at this ungodly hour, but I know I am. So those of you are out there, thank you for watching. I give you a shout out. Feel free to comment in the chat. Tell me where you're from, what you're doing. I know there will be people watching this like later or tomorrow. And I've been doing what we do, celebrity tea, which I will be doing some more celebrity tea. I'm going to still do the weekly show or whatever. And I'm going to schedule that, but I'm going to have a whole new schedule, a whole new line of topics, a whole new thing to the show, my Monday night shows. So I'm still putting some stuff together because I want to be together when I come back. So that's also part of the reason why I haven't rushed back, because I realized that there's a lot of things that aren't quite together that I could, snap back at better. I see other people's stuff. I watch other people's shows. I study other people's shows, and it makes me better. I see things that I can make better. So I got to work on my intros. I got to work on like stuff like this on the screen. As you can see, I got a new living room. So like Thick Girl talked about me, little shade. She said I was sitting in Wiley's living room, and also, excuse me, I'd be on the lakefront, but that belongs to somebody else. What's my little cool beverage? I got to get a cool beverage today. We went to White Houses. Well, Uber Eats did. I didn't drink my water, so y'all bear with me. But this is my living room. I built it, as you can see, and I actually took this picture of the skyline off the boat. So that is my picture. So that's my little throne. You see my little picture and things back there. House of the Princess, so you know where you are. Also, right here, I forgot I'll be looking at blank stuff right here. So maybe if I do it this better. Y'all see the ring? Kiss the ring. I did have press-ons today for my photo shoot, and it didn't go well, so I took them all off. I'm going to go get my nails done for real, though. All this is my information. I'm not going to leave it on the whole time, but this, you can get in touch with me, follow me on every platform, and I think I got to add some more platforms. I'm even on, what is that? The Clubhouse, but I'll never be in there yet. I'm working on it. Doing this is a full-time job, honey, and trying to keep all this stuff together. So I try to get together. But I thank you all for your support. I want to say thank you for the DMs. Thank you for everybody checking up on me. And I'm going to put some stuff out, showing y'all my vacation, my tour. It was fun. It was interesting. It was a full adventure. I was a little sick before I left, and I got really sick when I came back. As soon as I came back home, so I've been wanting to leave Chicago anyway. I guess my body say we sick of Chicago too, but I still love you. I'm going to announce something about my city and what I'm doing in my city towards the end here. So I just wanted to do something. I know that I put on Instagram some things that what do we want to talk about? Because it's Rora is over next week. Potomac is not going to start for a while. I'm definitely going to do Potomac, especially with the new casting change. I'm excited about that. So I don't know what to do. I was going to do Married to Medicine, but I just didn't. I didn't get to it. I feel like I'm too far behind on episodes to really start. But if y'all really want me to do something, DM me, comment in the chat, tell me what you want me to review. But in the meantime, I am going to review maybe tomorrow Jocelyn's Cabaret. I've gotten all the way to the third episode and I haven't watched the third one yet. And I want to get that out before Sunday and talk with you before Sunday, before we get to the fourth episode. It's a lot to do these pre-recorded. Some of them I will be doing pre-recorded because it's just a lot. But I'm definitely doing that. So I'll see what time I do that tomorrow. I like doing them live because there's a chance that I can get you guys to talk back and give me your opinions. But usually I do it at a reasonable time. Aside from that, Legendary. Tonight was the debut of Legendary, so that's what this review is about. I was not expecting for them to come out the gate with 3 episodes. So I decided to break it down and do episode 1 and 2, and I'm going to do episode 3 separately. So while y'all don't listen to me talk all this time, you see what you like what you see. I'm kind of pretty. You might come back to see me. I need you to look down and I need you to press the subscription button. I am on my road to 1,000. I need each and every one of you to show me just a little appreciation and just press the subscribe button. That's not going to hurt you. But if you really like what I'm doing and you want to be privy to more videos, press the notification button and you'll know whenever I'm going to come on the live or do something. So I need your support and I need your help. And I'm looking for that notification myself to tell me that you subscribe to my channel. Even if you're on Facebook, run on over to YouTube and give me a subscribe button. A sister needs you. And if you want, it's something also, if you want to do reminders of when I'm going live, you can set reminders for yourself as well, aside from the notifications. I can't do super chats yet, but if you want to do cash apps, that's fine. It's Princess N2K is my cash tag, and I'll put it back up there earlier. But I thank you all for your support and your benevolence and everything that y'all do for me. Checking up on me. Share this video with your friends. So without ado, I'm going to get into the video. I have some notes. I'm not sure if everybody knows what Legendary is, but I thought I'd do this because it's something different from what everybody is typically doing. First and foremost, I love the element of dance. I am from the dance world. I'm a majorette from high school. I still coach and teach majorette dancing from time to time. So all elements of dance intrigue me. No lie. And this is no different. I know some people, it may rub them the wrong way, or they may think something of it, but I don't care. It's me. I do what I want to do, and I'm different. No judgment here. So if anybody out there, if y'all want me to continue, I'll probably continue doing Legendary, but give me some support or go watch the show. It's entertaining. Now, I did the first 2 episodes because the 10 houses this season were broken up into 2 different episodes to see who was the best house. So right off the bat, we lost 2 houses. They're competing for $100,000 if you're not familiar with this show. and it's all about the ballroom scene. It's nothing but dance. I will say this season, you could tell they transitioned during the COVID because the last season ended right at the beginning of COVID, right in March. So you used to have the live studio audience, and now there's nobody there. And I saw the difference. You heard the cheering in the background, but you could tell that it was manufactured. Instead of they had the people over the banister cheering and the different houses and their fan clubs being there. Now you see that they use the element of more light fixtures and production in the back versus the actual people being there. I think it does make a difference. The audience being there cheering their people on, it gives it a different feel. But I can understand, of course, because of COVID, they can't have that. But I guess soon now people are getting vaccinated. Maybe by next season, they'll have people back in the audience. Excuse me. So now you notice from first season to second season, now that they've gotten a larger audience, that the production value is very high. It's different. You see more lighting. You can see that they've invested in their costuming way more than what they used to. Well, first season versus second season. And I like that the show opened up. I'm put a cough drop in my mouth, y'all. The show opened up with the House of Balmain. Now you can see what they did with their $100,000 in their investments. I love the color, just the way they opened up the show, the popping of their costuming, the look of it all. Excuse me. It showed that they were a legendary house and that they had been winners in what they were doing with what they had. So I really liked that. At first, I thought they were going to compete again to win, like their house against the other houses, but it was to my surprise. So first episode, who opens up is the house of Nina Orichi. Now I'm gonna tell y'all now, if you in the ballroom, let me give you a disclaimer before I go into this, okay? I've been to a couple of balls. Do not listen to this review like I am a connoisseur of balls, and I know how this is. I'm a connoisseur of balls, but not this kind, okay? I know everything about the ballroom culture and all that. I don't. I do watch Pose, okay, but I know people that participate in balls. Like I said, I've been to a few balls. I've watched these episodes. I study dance. And this is where my viewpoint is coming through. So don't read too far into it, okay? And also, I'm doing it light tonight until I see the next couple of episodes. After this, I'm going to watch Tinseltown, which is the first official ball. These were just the grand marches of people marching in, if you haven't watched it yet. And this is my review on that. So the house of Nina Orichi came out. I ain't write a whole lot of notes on them, so obviously I wasn't impressed that much. They were kind of moderate. I do like their outfits, and surprisingly so that Law Roach gave them good reviews coming out the gate. He was very generous on some people, giving them some 10s. And the people he actually gave 10s to, I was more surprised than not. So you can kind of tell when he's in a good mood. And I think he always sets the tone for the whole judgment, the whole judges panel of what's going on, which is very interesting. Now we move on to the house of Balenciaga. I was tripping when Queen Mother said she went to jail. Did I see it? I think she said 17, not 1.7. $17 million in embezzlement, so to speak. She said that it was the 90s and she was getting money and she bought people cars and cell phones and everything. I am shocked that Honey Pie did enough jail time to see the light of day right now. She is truly blessed. And like she said, the going to jail was a blessing and a curse for her. And I'm glad that she has an outlet now to do something positive with her life, because everybody doesn't get a second chance. especially when you get money and stealing money like that. But I guess if you watch Trap Queens on BET, then women stole some money too. So it can happen for anybody. But my thing is I haven't gotten everybody's name, okay? The way these men can flip in heels, okay? Now I done got a little bit bigger, so it is a fact. When you get bigger, it's harder to manipulate heels and walking heels. I still have my heels, some of them I'm kind of shaky in, but I'm gonna get my weight back down, okay? But nevertheless, I can dance in heels. But when you talk about doing flips and tumbles in heels, I can't do it like that. So I'm always amazed when they come out and their strength is in acrobatics in heels, not just heels. We could do clunky heels because again, I was a majorette back in the day. We had to do cartwheels and heels, but we had clunky heels, square heels, but a stiletto, that's a whole different ball game, okay? And I admire the acrobatics and just the way that they could do it. But nevertheless, Queen Mother failed during her performance. They played it off. And even though she failed, they still won and got the top score of all that night. And La Roche gave him a 10. I was like, maybe he's just biased. Honey, she was in the game, but it is what it is. They were the team to beat for the rest of the night. Then we go to the House of Lux. Unfortunately, I was not able to see. It was obvious that you couldn't see everything that they had to offer because they lost one of their main members and their acrobats in practice. And I can imagine he said he heard his hand crack when he popped the flip. So I'm suspect if he's going to even be able to participate for a couple of weeks at all, if in the show. So that can't be devastating, but he looks like the kind of person that, okay, just as soon as I can get halfway back, I'm getting back. Or maybe since they had to do hands, this is a problem when you can't vote with your hands and you got to sprain hands. So maybe you'll start doing a flip with one hand. You know, you can't touch none of that. So unfortunate. But they may mention they're also a new house, like under a year old. So they really, really had to put together look. And the fact that they could be that young and make it to this show and say that their legendary status is really, really great for them. Also, and I'm not getting no comments. Who else out there? Y'all just watching? Do y'all watch the show? Y'all ain't got nothing to say. Also, next we have the House of Chanel. I had to sit there and do my math because I was thinking about the ballroom scene. And they said this house has been around for 5 decades or 45 years. So that's older than me. But I guess, yeah, that means that it was one of the original houses, like House of Ninja. It's been around that long, all the way from the New York ballroom scene. I know a little bit. You know, I've watched Paris is Burning. You know, I still watch a little stuff here and there. There is a different way from the old way of voguing to the new way of voguing. I know a few things, okay? Unfortunately, House of Chanel, hey, Miss Bernice, somebody's there. House of Chanel really let me down because they were saying that they have been around so long. So, like last year, House of Ninja came up, even though it was all women, they didn't disappoint in their performance. So, when you say a house has been around this long, I'm expecting them to pump the house down. And it just didn't happen. So, I was disappointed with the buildup of what they were saying that they were, you know. So, Law Roach went to sleep on them, honey. And rightfully so. I think he shouldn't have been that harsh, but it was lackluster. And again, when they say they got all legendary people on their squad and was doing all that talk, I was just disappointed in the performance. And I think they could do better. I wish and I hope that maybe later in the show, they could get a second chance to come back and show what they have. I just don't think that they had enough time to do it. But I think if they're a house, if they were a house that old, then they really should have presented from my viewpoint, the old way of voguing and duck walking. They should have been solid in those things because that's passed down from your house from generation to generation. So it is like also they lost rightfully so. Yes, they might have been going on reputation and not work. Oh, I forget sometimes we're supposed to put put this stuff on the screen. You were right, Miss Bernice. And they might have been leaning on, what they have versus what they can do. So next, we have the house of Miyake Mugler. The name. It's like, okay, so they took two different types of perfume. That's what the two different fashion houses and perfume and put it there. But yeah, can you hear me? Okay, I'm sorry. The internet dropped for a second. I don't know why. It's late at night. I'm my best internet, and it shouldn't be that slow, but we're coming back. Okay, we're back all the way. I'm sorry about that. Things happen. Um, Miyake Mugler, those are two fashion houses that are iconic and that are old. So then I did catch, I don't remember everybody's name yet. Them saying that they have been voguing since 1996 in the 90s. These are all old people, okay? If I'm 40 and I was a teenager in the 1990s, okay? You talking about you older than me. I know you are. If you was voguing that long or you somewhere in that area. So it's harder when you're older as well. It's harder on the body. But when you say that, I was definitely expecting higher from them. Again, the old way of voguing, old dance to be solid in your performance. And they were. And I was shocked when they also, the guy said that his mom had just died. And so that his second mother was Shannon Balenciaga. And she really showed a lot of love. So I thought it was an interesting dynamic that out of the 10, they put these two houses together. They're friends. And they show you ain't no love in the game, really, when you have to be cutthroat and you have to perform against each other. You can still have love for each other and cheer each other on, but you still gotta win. So they were both in the same one, not even separate ones, but the same one. I did like the colors. Law Roach said they look like Power Rangers, and I would say so, but I liked it. I liked the color scheme. I liked the look of it. The House of Porcelain, when they came out with colorful and things to catch the eye. So that did it for me. Now, again, that 1996 voguing, and you could tell they kept it clean. They didn't have anything over the top that I was looking for, like the acrobatics, but they stuck to what they knew and they kept the voguing clean. They kept the dancing clean and the duck walks and the drops. They were clean. They were straight to the point. And I think a lot of times we lean we lean on the acrobatics of whatever. But if you stay clean, it always stays as a better routine if everybody's on the same note, everybody looks together, and you can always get high marks in no matter what kind of dance you do. So I like that they did that. Yes, Ms. Bernice. And then lastly, in this show, we had the last battle. So that was all five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so yeah, we had the last battle. Again, Nina Orichi. I didn't even remember I talked about them. So I hope that they come with something better next week or in this next episode of Tinseltown that I'll watch. The losers, the two at the bottom, was House of Lux versus House of Chanel. House of Lux chose Beckiana to perform for them in Vogue, and Chanel chose Angel. For me, and even with the camera work, Beckiana stole the show. She was the show, or he was the show, whatever they choose to be called today. Okay, please don't kill me about my verbiage and my noun usage. Okay. But Becky Yana stole the show. The spins, the kicks, the drops, the flips, and the acrobatics in heels. It did it for me. I didn't even get a chance to see Chanel much in the corner. They say she was working it, but I I preferred Lux. I preferred the costuming, just the look. You could tell that he was ready to win it and he was coming to win. And it was also just in the attitude for me. So House of Lux ended up winning the battle. Of course, Chanel, they were crying and they were the upset because they had the 45-year legacy, but especially House of Balenciaga, they didn't respect it. These other younger houses came to kill, and that's what they did. Okay, so now House of Chanel is out of the game right now. Again, I hope that they give them a chance to come back and maybe redeem themselves in a wild card, but you never know what these people have up their sleeve. Now we go to episode 2. Now I have to take a moment to talk about these outfits. Now Law Roach always looks good, honey, because he's in fashion. You know, she's gonna look good. And I heard that she's from Chicago down the street, went to Harlan High School. I didn't even know that. So that's one of my rival high schools of mine. But hey, baby, how you doing? I want to say that Megan came out in this cowgirl outfit with the chaps, honey. And it was everything to me. It makes me want to make something. And both episodes, she had the arm shingles and everything. And I just want to say, Megan, you were serving the fashion. If she don't do nothing else, because you know she's not doing nothing in no ball or nothing, she was serving fashions and she does what she does best. And I don't know, it was something about that cowgirl outfit with them chaps or whatever. She just looked really cute to me in the brown, even the hat with the stones hanging from the hat. I just got me a cowgirl hat and it just make me want to go get another one so I can stone it up and have some stuff on it. Maybe I will, you know, if you don't buy me another cowgirl outfit hat and put House of the Princess on the top. You know, I'm always for something. So it gives me ideas. So I just had to give a shout out to Megan Thee Stallion. You were serving that outfit, sis. So now the next 5 houses that we have, starting with House of Prodigy. Now they came out with a Rocky theme, and their father, house father, is iconic for Butch Queen walking. So it's a big boy. So when he did that, I definitely was expecting maybe more fashion. I did like the theme of the Rocky because it was different. And I haven't seen it on the show or anything like it on the show. So I had appreciated that look, you know. But I will say that there was a lot of production behind their performance. Some teams have a lot of production, some of them don't. So they had a lot of lights, dancing, which to me, it kind of takes away from the performance because I'm not paying attention to the dance as much. I'm looking at the whole production. And I loved the production. It was great. But when I watched the whole show and I thought about it, like, maybe I was leaning too much in watching the production versus what they were really doing when they got their scores back, because they just got scores. You know, it was just kind of, you know, mediocre. And I felt maybe they should have got a little bit better. But after everyone else performed, I can understand why. So next we go to the House of Milan. They were solid gold. I think these people, they were in the solid gold outfits. Excuse me. It started off slow for me. It just did. It didn't fully catch my attention. But when I was watching it, their briefing, I did have high expectations. Their mother looks good. And I'm going to take a pause for the cause on that. There are women in this competition, but they're very few. And I saw a comment earlier. Somebody wrote that they felt uncomfortable that there are women in these competitions for balls. And I can kind of understand why, because it is different. It's a gay man sport, basically. And so now women are participating, more cisgendered women. It's a little bit different. Now, I'm going to say some of these women in this competition, I have to keep looking. Like the mothers of the honey, if they didn't show a little picture of them being a little boy when they was little, I wouldn't know. I'm telling you, these mothers they look excellent. They look better than me, okay? With the makeup and the serving of the body and everything's tucked. I don't know if people is pre-op, post-op, in between op, whatever. If you just dressing up, but baby, y'all look good. Okay, I can't tell the difference. I don't know if you a man or a T girl or a real woman. I'm having trouble knowing the difference. Okay, and that's a good thing. I appreciate that. 5 o'clock shadows under your makeup, like y'all really come well, and you come represented your faction well. You represent yourself well, and you carry yourself well. And I know some trans women, they go over the top and trying to be a woman instead of doing things that women do naturally. And it comes off in a bad way. But I see everybody carrying themselves in a very excellent way. So I wanted to commend that part of it all. So that makes I got excited. I was like, that's a man? Like, you used to be a man? Hey, girl, okay. Give me some okay. Give me some makeup tips or something, honey. So House of Milan, they really, really looked good. The gold color looked great. It served well, even for the different sizes that they had. They had every costume look good for them. Now, I was surprised because, again, it started slow, but you could tell that they're old house and they were put together well, and they were very particular in their movements. And they got 10s. I wasn't expecting for them to get 10s, especially from Law. I'm like, man, are those your friends? Again. But they got 10s. So I will probably be looking back again at their performance to see maybe if it's something I missed. And I'm definitely going to delve deep into this Tinseltown episode and see where they're going. So maybe they're ones to watch. Next, we go to the House of Garçons. I liked it. There's nothing I much have to say about them, but I liked it. They came out in that black, and like they said, they were sexy. They came out to slay, not to play. They were arrogant, even in the briefing, but they stood behind what they had. They served, okay? They said, we coming to get you, and that's just what they did. They came to slay and to come for everybody, and I can't ask for anything more than that. If you gonna talk your ish, back it up. Even Big Boy, his titties just as big as mine, honey. He was serving, okay? And like Law said, the outfits was together with all of them. Everything looked good. Mother, her body was serving. She was on point. Makeup on point. The girls, they were all on point. And I liked the outfit. They were clean. Hey, they were clean. They were straight to the point, and they got it done. Okay. Now the last House of Icon. Akeem. House of Icon. They had a nice look. I liked the latex in the rider. I like pinks, okay? I like the look, but that's mostly all I looked at was their clothing. I was not fully engaged in the performance and what they had to offer. It was like, okay, it is what it is. Again, I like that they had women, they had a woman in the performance, but I just was not impressed. That's what I wrote down. I just was not impressed. They just was okay. Here we come to the last house, House of Tishi. Yes, And I think that they will be one of the ones to beat. House of Balenciaga, House of, what's the other house that was against them? Miyake Mugler. Okay. Lux will be okay, but Garcons and this house, House of Tishi. And the reason why I love them so much is because everybody had a background in dance and they had a plethora of backgrounds in dance. Everybody didn't just do ballet. Somebody did tap, somebody did hip hop, somebody studied all the forms of dance. So they have all of that know how to put in together with their voguing. And you don't go to the school of voguing, you just don't. That's something that comes naturally that you learn, that you take your dance ability and you integrate that in there with your kicks and your stretches. Baby, them side heel stretches, I was living for it. I'm still trying to get my body back in shape. I'm flexible. I want to do a heel stretch up my side if I could do it before I die, before I hit 50. Yes, she is going to do it. Okay. So they were there. The look was outstanding. It was clean. It was to the point. Now, again, I'm a sucker for acrobatics and flips and all of that. And they wasn't really doing any of that. They did a little bit, but I can appreciate during this performance again, if they didn't do it, they stuck to the task at hand. That was showing their hand movements, showing the voguing styles, being clean, okay? Being clean to the voguing, and that's what they did. They accomplished everything that they had to do in the category. They did their drops. It was very clean. It was to the point, and it looked great. Now, I do think that they leaned a little bit too much on their technical ability, and it took away from the showmanships. And like Jamila said, they couldn't see their faces. Their faces didn't match their ability to dance and their performance. And face is important. And seeing as how they all had a background in dance, I think that they should know you got to serve face when you dance. When that boy said he had danced with Alvin Ailey, honey, I know he know how to serve face because they don't play up that up in there, okay? He's know how to dance. And I'm excited to see it. I want to see it all, okay? Yes, get the show, catch the show. This show is on HBO Max. Get your free trial, or bootleg it like I do sometimes. Get somebody else's code and you can do that. But they give free trials, and Xfinity been giving out a free HBO. It's a whole bunch of ways to get it. But it's on HBO Max, and they got the first 3 episodes up. I just decided to do the first 2 since it was so late. And I'm going to go back and watch the 3rd show and give a review on that. So, with this being said, the last 2 houses was Prodigy versus Icon. They were at the bottom of the list. So they had to go through it. I meant to write down who battled who. I'm sorry, I forgot. No, I'm charged to my head, not my heart. So, but what I will say, I saw a whole lot of dips in it was a battle. Okay. Now, if they had exhibit more energy like this, both of them through their performances, then maybe they wouldn't have been at the bottom. They got out there and battled, and this battle was way better than the Lux versus Chanel battle. They came out there and they left it on the floor. Now, one thing Megan said during the performances was the people wasn't losing their breath during their performances, that like they weren't leaving it all on the floor, and you could tell they were being kind of lazy and they were leaning on some of their ability versus putting the energy behind the dance. Well, during this battle, you could see that everybody was flipping and dipping and death dropping and spinning and tornadoing. They saw that. And even Prodigy, honey, she stood on her head in the split for a long time. Now, I also want to say something about this damn host, Deshaun Wesley. When they do these battles and stuff, I be thinking, I forget that this is not the sound like the shawams, and all that music they do with the voguing. This man is over there in the corner. The host is in the corner doing the music, and I don't know how he does it, like just impromptu. I would have him at any party that I got if I could afford him, because he's standing over there in the corner. Jump for me, jump for me, bow for me, flip for me, pow, cow, cow. Give me what you got, give me what you got, give me what you got. I forget that it is not a recording. That man is standing in the corner right there, looking at them people flipping battle, and just sit up there and do that off the cuff. I have to give him some kudos too, because I don't know, ain't too many hosts. And again, I've been to a couple of balls. There will MC or whatever. I've been to different shows with MCs. How to do it. But that is an art and a skill to sit there. Give me what you got. Give me what you got. Flip for me. Flip for me. Dip for me. Dip for me. Battle. Honey, just that part of watching the show is worth watching the show, okay? Everybody up in there got some type of talent. I don't care if it's just sitting there looking pretty. Even the queen, when she comes out and does the queen of tornadoes and dips, and she decides to get out on the floor and dance, it is everything. And even the host knew how to dance, because he did that at the end episode last year when they did that little routine. I was shocked. So he's been to a few balls and done a few balls himself. So I think he's old too, because he knows how to work the room and to do everything. So for me, as I wrap this up, I will say Legendary has gotten off to a good start. Again, they come out. I was just expecting one episode, but they didn't do one episode. They came out with 3 episodes tonight. So I'm just doing the 1 and the 2. I will come back and give you a review on episode 3. It's just late. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, but it ain't 5 o'clock here. And I'm going to take my tail to bed. But excuse me. Again, I'm only 75% better. I'm trying to get 100%. But I do love the show. The show did not lose its luster. You know how they pre-produce the shows, and after, you do the first year, they lose some of the authenticity of it. I think they did try to stay true to the authenticity of it. They took it out of New York and they took it to Los Angeles, I guess probably because of the studios, but they reproduced the studio perfectly. I will say that. Like I said, the only loss for me was the audience couldn't come, and I'm sure it was because of COVID. They had a lot more production behind the show this time, and you can see it, but I appreciate it. It makes it more exciting because you lost the people. So now they put a little bit more investment behind it, put the lights behind it, all of that. So I appreciate it. I like it. Again, y'all give me some feedback on this video. If you want me to continue doing Legendary, if you like me doing Legendary, any other shows that you want me to do, I will be doing. Again, if you didn't catch in the beginning, Jocelyn's Cabaret. I'll do all the ratchet shows that won't nobody do. Just to keep us going and to keep us entertained. So I will be doing Jocelyn's Cabaret. I died laughing during the first 1 or 2 episodes. They always got to fight. They always got to be ratchet. So if you follow that show, that's on the Zeus Network. This show is on HBO Max, but I'm sure even if you don't catch it on HBO soon, somebody's going to have it on YouTube so you can watch it as well. I thank you guys for you little night crawlers that stayed up with me. I know I've been on vacation. I know I've been off, but I'm excited to see y'all. I miss y'all. I miss my people. I miss my show, and I miss working. So I'm slowly getting back into the groove, and I will be back full time real soon. So I just felt like dropping a video on you and staying up late, and I didn't want to waste this good little beat that I had on my face, and I wanted to see y'all. So again, if you have anything else that you want me to review, that you want me to talk about, I'm going to be talking about some serious issues on my regular show. I got a lot of things in store. So I really want you guys to be a part and support Jocelyn is Ratchet. Yes, it is. But it's just some ratchet that you love to watch. And what she said, Wendy, give me my flowers. Give me my flowers. So we're going to give her flowers, okay? But other than that, Am I missing anything? Let me do the housekeeping. Yes, again. Take time if you're not already a subscriber. I need you to look down and I need your subscribers. I'm less than 500 short of subscriptions. You missed. I was up there. We were taking pictures today. I keep. I'll keep you in mind. I'll be back up there now. I'm back in the emphasis program. Um, so you'll probably be my tutor anyway. Um, this is how you follow me. I need you guys to subscribe. Less than 500 people from my 1,000 subscribers. So I need you to share. Tell your people to subscribe. I need you to press the subscribe button. If you want to be notified every time I'm going on live, please press the notification button and they'll let you know when I'm in the building, in the house of the princess. Y'all like my new house? See, I built me a new house. So can't nobody say that I was in their house. This is actually my little house that I built from the ground up. This is my social media handles right here. If you want to catch up with me, and that's the Cash App. If you want to bless me, that's all in there. I'm not coming up there tomorrow. I was up there today. I'm done for the week. I'm in the house of the princess. So yes, I thank you guys for sitting here, with me in the house of the princess this late. I usually don't do videos this late, but it was kind of fun. And I thank you guys for watching me. Again, you know that I'm gonna put my commercial up. I'm gonna make some more commercials though. Support my lip gloss line. It's called Young Bella. My business is actually Royalty Beauty Brands. I'm gonna put it on my face. There we go. It's Royalty Beauty Brands. I'm coming out with some new products. I am they're just like they're ready, but they're not ready because I want to do other colors and put them up on the website. But I have the House of the Princess shirts, the starter shirts ready. I have Young Bella shirts ready. I have a few other shirts ready. The F These People shirts ready. What else do I have? We're Not Friends. I have one of those ready. So I have a few shirts ready to sell and put up on the website. Excuse me. I've been under weather and I've been on vacation. So I'm hitting it hard. I'm trying to work and get work done this weekend. I have so much that I'm doing with you. Also, I've been working today, if you saw me on Instagram, on the new holograph line of Young Bella. So I'm going to have holograph colors available. Also, I've been working on the lip oil. So that is unisex. So you guys, if you don't wear lip gloss, I do have a lip oil that you can wear as well. So now I have a product that's for everybody. So just keep looking out. And I'm going to have it on the website very, very soon. Very, very, very soon. And I'll let you let you guys know about that. And it's sitting around in the back. All right, thank you. So yeah, I have things for the men as well. Of course, sometime this year I'm gonna have the beard oil come out with body butter. I'm working on products as I come, but what I really need you to do is support and tell your people to support. Okay. I need you to follow. That's the Royalty Beauty Brands. That's the website. I need you guys to subscribe to the website. Also, I'm gonna put down, not today because I have to type it up, but you can find all of the social media handles on the Royalty Beauty Brands website. So I need you guys to subscribe to the Instagram, definitely. And you can see more new stuff that's coming out. And the TikTok. My TikTok is slow, okay? I have a TikTok for me, but the company has a TikTok and a Snapchat, okay? So I need y'all to hit those social media brands on the website and follow and support, because soon I'll start be dropping stuff via TikTok or via Instagram that I did before Instagram sale. So you had to be following the Instagram page in order to find that sale. So I'll be doing things like that. I'm going to run another sale. I'm going to run a Mother's Day sale this weekend. And also I'm going to run another exclusive sale just for the House of the Princess fan club. You'll be getting extra discount than what I give to other people. Which reminds me, also another shirt I'm coming out with is House of the Princess Royal Citizens. For those people that are my real supporters, I have the Royal Citizens shirt locked up, and it's a couple of Royal Citizens that's going to get it first in a special package. That's to show that I love you. I thank you for your continued support and y'all looking out for me and just building me up. So I'm coming out with more things, and I am trying to keep up with y'all demand because y'all be pushing me, but it's okay. Y'all push me in a good way, and I love it. If you have any information you want to send me or your questions you want to ask me, I found the glitch in my email. So just email me at info@houseoftheprincess.com. If you have any hosting jobs, anything you want me to do that. Also, for the people, as far as I know, my last announcement, I said that I would announce in the beginning of the video. My people in Chicago, I got my little foot in the door. I'm moving on up. But you can listen anywhere in the United States. And again, don't be talking about this nail that I can't get off. I'm an intern, but I have a segment on Power 92.3. So I am an official radio personality as well. Every Sunday at 6 p.m., there's a show called The Move. So I'll be doing a segment called What's the Move? And it'll have your community events or any events that you have in the city. Email me at that email address, inbox me, DM me, whatever way you got to get in touch with me if you want your event announced on the radio, not just Windy City Underground, but 92.3. That is all the way across citywide and almost statewide. So, excuse me. I had a promo for them today, so I'm going to be putting promo on my page. And you see me fly. I am glowing up. And don't say, I love y'all. I pay attention to y'all who are with me. If y'all were shooting with me at the gym, okay? When I get the glow up, you will be with me. So I am officially on the radio and a radio personality, aside from being a content creator on YouTube and an actress, everything else I do. So I have another notch on my belt. So I thank everybody who supports me. Again, I'll put it on my Instagram page. Listen to the show. It's called The Move on Power 92. Every Sunday at 6, I have the segment called What's the Move? So look out for me. I started last week. I'm excited of doing new stuff in my life. So I kept it quiet. It took like a long time for it to come to fruition, but it's here now and it's working and I'm working. And I thank God for every blessing. I thank every one of you for being a blessing and pouring into my life. And when y'all encourage me, and when I feel like falling back and getting tired, y'all push me to get up and work harder. So I thank y'all for that. I'm going to end this video. Look, I didn't think I would go this long, a whole hour, but I love y'all. And again, this was Legendary on HBO Max on demand. So that way, if you haven't watched it, you can get into it and we can have other people to watch it with or to talk about it with. Again, this has been House of the Princess. Quit playing. It's going to end my video before I do. Good night.
Royalty Beauty Brands is a female, Black-owned beauty company with all of your cosmetic needs in mind. Right now, we offer hair extensions, eyelash extensions, and our flagship product, Yumbella Lip Glam. Coming soon to add to our product line will be promo merchandise, lip oil, lip scrub, beard oil, body butter, body soap, and makeup, to name a few. Every product is vegan friendly and carefully made with the consumer in mind. Check out our Royalty Beauty Brand social media and go to our website to sign up for our exclusive mailing list for discount codes and to place an order. Don't forget to leave us some feedback. Royalty Beauty Brands. We see the beauty in you.